Welcome to the world of boundaries. Boundaries are the precise antidote to reactivity. Boundaries are there to protect you and yet leave you connected, both at the same time. Self-esteem is our skeleton. Boundaries is our skin. Hi, I want to talk to you today about your skin, your psychological skin in your relationships. Are you thin-skinned, overly porous, reactive, easily upset, volatile? Does everything go in like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that? Or are you thick-skinned, obtuse, insensitive, disconnected, talk to the hand because the face don't give a damn? If you're too sensitive, too open, too porous, too reactive, we say that you have poor boundaries, internal boundaries, psychological boundaries. You're open door. Anybody can walk into you and say and do whatever they like. If you're too thick-skinned, obtuse, insensitive, you're like a fortress. My kids used to say, talk to the hand because the face don't give a damn. You're protected, but you're not connected. You're all alone on the other side of that wall. Boundaryless on one side, too open, too porous. Walled off on the other side, a fortress. Nobody can get in or out. You're not hurt or upset, but you're not intimate either. You're all alone in there. Hi, I'm Terry Real. I'm the founder of Relational Life Therapy, and I want to talk to you today about boundaries. Boundaries are an essential ingredient in intimacy. I define intimacy as the sharing multiple levels of two freestanding individuals. And what that means is if either or both of you are walled off, there's no sharing. There's either not enough going out or not enough coming in. If either or both of you are boundaryless, you're sharing all over the place, but you're not freestanding individuals. I need you to like me in order for me to like me. It's tough. So health is in the center. You are protected, that's having a boundary, and connected, that's having a supple boundary, both at the same time. Protected and connected at the same time. If you're boundaryless, you're connected, but you're not protected. Intimacy demands the supple protection of a good boundary, which you're going to have before you leave here today. So think about it this way. There's an external boundary, which we're not going to talk about, your physical boundary. You have the right to determine whether you'll be touched or touch another. And it includes physical things like the privacy of somebody going through your drawers or taping a telephone conversation. Those are physical, external boundaries. Sexual. I used to think that people were secure in being able to say no, but over and over again, I've ran into partners, usually men, who essentially demand sex X number of times a week and punish their partners if they don't get it. They pout, they're irritable, they're a pain in the butt. And the partner decides it's easier to just service them than put up with them. And that's coercion. That's a violation of your external physical sexual boundary. You have the right to determine how you're going to be touched, including sexually. But let's leave that aside for a moment. I want to focus today on your internal boundary, your psychological boundary. Your internal boundary is to your psyche as skin is to your body. It's where you end and the world begins. And it has two parts like skin. Think about it like an orange rind. The outside of the rind, the orange part of the rind, we call the protective part of the boundary. This is about protecting you from what's coming in. So this protects you from stimulus. The inside of the rind, think about the white part of an orange rind, the inside of your skin is containment. This is about protecting the world from you, so that you don't leak your stuff out on other people, your anxiety, your control, your rage, your sexuality. People who are uncontained are offensive. So when we talk about boundaries, we talk about two parts: what you let in, what you let out. And a good boundary is supple. As someone is talking to you, point by point, sentence by sentence, you're asking yourself, is this true or not true for me? You get to judge. So you have to have a modicum of self-esteem in order to feel capable of judging. But you get to judge. Is this true or not true? If it's true, you take it in, relax your boundary, and then you have feelings about it. If it's not true, it goes splat on the outside of your boundary, and you say to yourself these beautiful words, that's about you, it's not about me. So that's how it goes. I'm not talking about how you respond yet. I'm not talking about what you do. This is an internal process. True, not true, questionable. If it's questionable, I want more data. What makes you say that, honey? And maybe I want to ask a friend or two or a colleague or two. In terms of responding, just for you to know, we don't really care about what's true or not true. That's a different operation entirely. That's turning to your partner and whether you think it's true or not, having compassion for them. I'm sorry you feel bad, honey. Let's help you feel better. But you can't do that if you're not centered, and you're not going to be centered if you flap around in somebody's wind like a flag. Every time they say something bad about you, you go into a shame. No. There has to be a you in the relationship that's thinking about things, learning things, weighing things. Boundaries also connect with self-esteem in that self-esteem is the art of embracing your human imperfection, holding yourself in warm regard as a flawed, imperfect person who can behave badly at times or even have some nasty character traits at times. Like I can be selfish. It's okay. Nobody's going to die. To the degree to which I can have good feelings about myself, even though I'm imperfect, I can take in your critical story about me if it's true. To the degree to which I go into a shame attack every time I'm imperfect and I just feel terrible about myself, it's going to be harder for me to have a good boundary and take in whatever you may be saying because I can't afford to face my own imperfections. So self-esteem and boundary work go hand in hand. True, not true, I'm not sure. Let's do it. Get comfortable in your chairs, close your eyes, take a couple of good breaths. It may take you several breaths until you find a couple of good ones. With your eyes closed, breathing quietly, in your mind's eye, put yourself in a wonderful place. Could be real, could be imaginary. By the ocean, mountain, cozy living room, your bed, someplace where you're relaxed and happy, secure. Really feel what it feels like to be there. Look around. Feel the wind on your face. Feel the sun. Smell it. Be it. Let yourself relax. Now, in your mind's eye, keep that feeling of happiness and relaxation and security. But drop the place. Just keep the feeling. And around that feeling, 360 degrees, at arm's length around you, like sort of like a hula hoop distance, I want you to visualize a boundary. Could be real, could be fantastic. A bower of flowers, a force field, a glass dome. But whatever it is, it has two properties. One is it's indestructible, whether it's real or fantastical. If it's a force field, it's a Star Trek impenetrable force field. And two is you can see through it. If it's a brick wall, put a high-tech treated glass window over your face. Nothing can get in this boundary unless you relax it and choose to take it in. But you can see what's in front of you with perfect clarity, both at the same time. Have you got that image? Good. I want you to feel this. That boundary is absolutely impenetrable. Nothing gets into that boundary unless you choose to relax it and take it in. An emotional atom bomb could go off right next to your boundary and you are protected. Let yourself feel that. You don't have to do it. The boundary will do it for you. All you have to do is remember to put up the boundary. It will do its work. You don't have to steel yourself. You don't have to protect yourself. You don't have to argue with somebody. Inside your boundary, you can relax. Feel this. Let the boundary protect you. Just put it up. Let it do its job. So I'm going to say some things. If what I say is true, relax your boundary and take it in. If it's not true, boing, keep it out. That's just what Terry's making up about me. It's about him, not about me. You don't have to go one up in judgment. because you have the humility of understanding that you can make up stuff about me in 2 seconds. This is part of being human. It's okay. And you don't go down into shame. Why would you if what I'm saying isn't true? Why would you bother being in shame about it? If it is true, you can feel bad, proportionate, and remorseful, but not if it's not. So here we go. Ready? Put up your boundaries. I believe if you're listening to this, you have a sincere desire to grow and evolve and to do better. I believe that you like this feeling of having a boundary. You can see that it will make you less reactive, and you wish your damn partner would get on board and do some work themselves. I believe that this is exciting to you. Wow, this is a tool that can help me be less reactive. I believe that along with growing a boundary, you're all working on growing a third arm as well, and I wish you luck with it. True, not true, questionable. This is true, or a part of it's true. Let me have my feelings. This is about Terry and what he's making up. Interesting that he's telling himself that about me. Welcome to the world of boundaries. Boundaries are the precise antidote to reactivity. Without a boundary, if you say it about me, it's true, which means in order for me to feel good, I have to control how you see me. Not good. It leads to a lot of reactivity. If I'm behind a wall, I'm feeling fine, maybe a little lonely, but I'm used to it. My partner is dying on the vine. Intimacy is protected and connected both. Rare in this culture. We have to learn it. You just did. Open your eyes if you haven't already. Between now and the next time you watch another tape, when you wake up in the morning, close your eyes, put up your stupid boundary, walk around with it as much as you can all day. If you're going to be in a tough situation, close your eyes, put up your boundary. Somebody says to you, hey, Terry, can I give you some feedback? Wait a minute. Okay, go ahead. Boundaries are there to protect you and yet leave you connected, both at the same time. Self-esteem is our skeleton. Boundaries is our skin. We don't have to be passive about it. We can shape it. Good luck with that. If you've enjoyed this or found it useful, please hit the button below and subscribe. There's plenty more where this comes from. Go practice your boundaries and then shoot me an email. Let me know how it goes, how, if at all, it changes things for you. Best of luck.